everybody, and welcome to It Matters Radio. It's Monday, and we're starting a brand new week of music. If you have followed us before, you know that we play music 7 days a week. My name is Monica Brinkman, and I will be your host for this show. Uh, a great, big, huge shout out, first of all, to Shameless Promotions PR, because they get some of the most interesting music that you can hear. And many of you won't even ever get to hear this music or even know about these artists unless you follow shows such as ours. And that's one of the reasons It Matters Radio does this every day because this music's fantastic. And here's Punky. If you are new here, Punky is our radio diva cat and she adores music. Excuse my voice. I've been fighting a cold or something. I don't know what it is, but I don't care. Music will soothe whatever it is. We're going to feature one main band this evening for the most part, but I am going to introduce you to three bands. So it'll be a special treat because we're going to have a song each from two other bands besides this band that I'm going to tell you about right now, and they're called Black Needle Noise. Black Needle Noise. Yeah, Punky. Here she is. She gets fur in my face all the time, so excuse me. But I want to let you know that Black Needle Noise is something that's fairly new. You might have heard of the legendary producer John Fryer, and he is one of the most innovative sonic architects. Now, sonic architects, that means musical architects on the music scene today. And he's releasing new music under his new project, which is called Black Needle Noise. So let's take a listen to their first song that we're going to present to you. And this one is called She Stands on a Storm. And we'll talk a little bit more about them as we go further.
This day and
gosh, I wonder who sang that song. Huh? Well, I'm going to let you know right now. And the latest Black Needle Noise single, Swimming Through Dreams, features renowned vocalist Mimi Page. And she recently co wrote and contributed vocals and programming on 4 tracks from Delirium's 15th studio album, Mythology, which debuted at number 7 on Billboard's electronic chart. Now, based in LA, she is also a singer, songwriter, and composer of Cinematic Dream Worlds. You know, this is a hypnotic, ethereal track with swirling, echoing croons layered over a bed of textured, dreamy electronica. And we're going to take one more peek at some more of their music as we present to you another song from Black Needle Noise called, what else? Heaven.
It's 6 a.m. in cold Berlin. I don't know where I stand again.
Oh, I don't know. If that portrays heaven, I don't know that I want to go there. I'm just going to tell you that was remarkably done. And and I didn't mean that sarcastically when I said that. I was just teasing. But the cinematic work on that was fantastic. And wow. You know, usually you'll see these and they'll be light and airy and beautiful about heaven. This one, not so much. So, anyway, okay, we're going to have a change of pace right now because I'm going to introduce you to a band called Divisionists. It's Divisionists. They're a London based psych power pop outfit. And they announced they will be releasing their debut LP, Daybreak, on March 17th. So you're going to get a little peek at one of the songs that's going to be debuting on this. And the first single, which we're going to play next, is called Say Can You. It's kind of a little teaser for you. And it'll be released digitally and on vinyl via Mount Watotic Records. I wanted to get that right. Of course, Punky's here as always, listening with me and getting in my way. But they were formed in 2010, and the band took their name from both the neo impressionist modern art movement and one of the political factions in beat poet William S. Burroughs' Naked Lunch. Those who occupy a midway position, who literally divide, yet live in fear of a replica revolution. Say Can You is a refreshing and upbeat track with hints of early teenage fan club, the Lemonheads, Matthew Street, and Bob Mould. So, are you ready to listen to this song by the Divisionists? And it is called Say Can You.
I was living for nothing.
Anyway, that's their logo that you saw at the end. And wasn't that fun? I just can't wait to hear more from that band. I thought that the cartoons that they did on this were very, very, very excellently crafted. The animation was great. So check out the Divisionists because I know that you're going to be hearing a lot more from them. Okay, we're going to go back now to Black Needle Noise. And I just thought that there's a lot of fans of John Fryer's musical concepts and his outputs, and I think they're really going to be drawn to this sound of his. And I think new listeners, such as many of perhaps you today, will love the richness, experimental tones that you find in them, effects and melodies. And gosh, it's been decades of sound crafting, and the event of Black Needle Noise marks Fryer's continuous and ever evolving move into the future. So here we go, folks, with another one from Black Needle Noise, and this one is called In the Shadows.
Whisper, and I follow, and you reach out, and you follow. You
Oh my word. What an ending to this. I don't know about you, but I kind of felt like I was inside a kaleidoscope while that was going on. And interesting use of black and white. Uh, so many videos are done in just full color, and this one, the black and white just seemed to give it more depth with a hint of color that would come in there once in a while. So it was very well done. Yeah, you peered inside a kaleidoscope. Well, this time you kind of got to be right in there with it. So I hope you enjoyed that one. Okay, I'm going to introduce you to someone else here now, and this is called Last Lesson Band. In Last Lesson, they're a five-piece band based in Warwickshire, and they're featured twin vocalists Ruth, who plays guitar, and Annie, who also plays keyboards and sax. And the rest of the band are Don on guitar, Trev bass, and Andy on drums. And they all sing, adding some close harmonies and detailed vocal arrangements that the band they just specialize in that. They were formed in 2014, and right now they're doing all the gigs the gigs that they can, and they're filling dance floors from what I understand everywhere that they go. So they cover music from ABBA classics to modern day hits by Jessie J and Adele, and they surely are the band to teach you all you need to know. So I'm going to introduce to you Last Lesson Band, and this song is called Someday.
Very sad to realize two and two is five, and even worse to get it on a rainy Monday morning. Bad cold coffee and useless shoes, no one else at home. Couple of memories of boring ghosts and nothing out there. I'm so sorry you got something that I only glimpse. Some old silent sunny days when there was no one else at home.
you what, that was pretty good. That was outstanding. Every bit of that video was fantastic. I couldn't keep my eyes off of it. And there were times, Dead Star, best name for that song. They showed this star, and you kind of felt like you were right there with it. It- well done. I'm hoping that you were enjoying a little bit of electronica music this evening. And also, the Divisionists with their, kind of psych pop beat. And last lesson, band, I'm telling you, I want to have some more songs of theirs on because I know they're not just in one genre, they reach them all. So you just got a little bit of a sampling of that. Check these artists out. I know they're all on Facebook. And of course, many of them do have websites. Reverb Nation. Of course, you can get their songs on iTunes and Amazon and everywhere else. But well done by all of them. So, folks, I hope you'll join us tomorrow because we're going to have a special show on, and I get to turn the tables on a gentleman that many of you might know. So we're going to take a walk on the Ween side tomorrow night. Woo! I can't wait. And we'll see if I can corner him or not. So I hope you'll join me, and then we'll have music again on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But on Tuesdays, you just never know what you're going to see on It Matters Radio. So, to all my little chickadees out there, I just want to tell you I want you to keep listening and rock on.